Hello. You know what my least favorite thing about the website YouPorn is? They let people comment on the porn, and that's unnecessary. People leave weird comments. Yeah, that chick, I bone her, and I shit on her chest and lick it off. Who's with me? Nobody. Nobody's with you. You licking shit. That's a disgusting activity. I feel like you should be solo in your shit-eating endeavors. Don't try to bring me or the rest of the YouPorn community into your nonsense. I speak for the whole YouPorn community. Anytime there's an interracial scene, a black guy and a white woman, is always racist comments. Fucking niggers are fucking our white women. Like, dude, are you seriously being racist and masturbate at the same time? Niggers, I hate them so. But I can't look away from this scene. This couple has amazing on-camera chemistry. That guy's a loser. All those videos have descriptions. You know what you're gonna see before you click on it, but this guy still clicked on it because his horniness beat out his racism that day. I have a situation in my apartment right now. I have a surplus of pickle juice in my apartment. Too much pickle juice, because after the pickles are gone, I don't like throwing out the pickle juice. It just feels wasteful. So lately I've been dipping my fingers in the pickle juice and I flick it on my sandwiches for flavor like that. Like, how many flicks does it take to properly flavor a ham sandwich? Between 7 and 11, depending on how big your fingers are and how long you leave them immersed in the pickle juice. There's lots of variables. I studied this. I get home one day and all the pickle juice is gone. I asked my roommate, hey man, what happened to the pickle juice? He said, I threw it away. It's just pickle juice. I said, it's not just pickle juice. I flicked that on my sandwiches for flavor. I told him, hey man, you know I gotta hurt one of your lizards now. He has like 7 lizards. That's way too many lizards. They don't do shit. They've never been on Animal Planet. They're not even famous lizards. They're random lizards. They chill in my apartment all day. They have lights on them all the time, but they don't put any money on a light bill. Who are these lizards getting all these free lights? I pay for my lights. I will fry one of those lizards and have a lizard sandwich and flick pickle juice on it. I'm a big rap fan. I like rap videos, but a lot of them are weird. They have to be continued, but they never have a second video. Like, where's the second video? So much suspense. I need to know, are they gonna pour more champagne on these bitches? Somebody gonna bring a towel? These girls are wet. What's going on here? So much suspense, tell me! I saw Lil Wayne get interviewed. It was bad. This journalist was like, Lil Wayne, if you could ask George Bush any questions about Hurricane Katrina, what would you say? And he was like, I'm a gangster and gangsters don't ask questions. What? Gangsters do ask questions. Asking questions is a big part of being a gangster. Hey, motherfucker, where's my money? That's a question. Do you want to die tonight? That's a question, too. What? That's 2 questions. Gangsters always ask questions. I want to be a gangster. I do. I want to be a Crip, but minus the gangbanging and shooting people, because if you take all that away, it seems like they just dance and go to barbecues all the time. Just have fun as a gang. Hey, cuz, pass the potato salad. This barbecue is great. You want to go bandana shopping after this? I really enjoy being a Crip. The camaraderie is my favorite part. I was coming out the store early. I just bought some Oreos and some Chips Ahoy. I get outside, there's this guy like, hey, brother, it's my birthday today. And that was the first time in my life without any sarcasm I could say, what? You want a cookie or something? Because any other time you say that, you're being mean, but I meant it from the heart. How many cookies you want, man? You want 7 cookies? That's way too many cookies. You're being ridiculous right now. Get like 3 or 4 cookies and then get out of my face. Hannibal is my real name. I was named after this General Hannibal Barker, but not a lot of people know about him, so I'm forever associated with Hannibal Lecter and Silence of the Lambs. That's not even a real dude. Why can't I be Hannibal from the A-Team sometimes? Every day I had the same conversation with people about my name. Your real name is Hannibal? Yeah, my real name is Hannibal. Your parents named you Hannibal? Yes, my parents named me Hannibal. So Hannibal is on your birth certificate? Yes, Hannibal's on my birth certificate. But why'd you just ask me the same question in 3 different ways? I really want to choke that person and see how they handle that. Are you choking me right now? Yes, I'm choking you right now. Are you using your hands to apply force to my neck? Yes, I'm using my hands to apply force to your neck. Are you trying to stop the circulation of blood and oxygen to my brain so I pass out? Yes, I'm trying to stop the circulation of blood and oxygen to your brain so you'll pass out. Some of y'all might be wondering, Hannibal, if you were choking that dude, why was he still talking regular? And that was just a choice I made for that joke. Didn't feel like doing the choking voice. I used to live with my girl. I would come home late. She would get upset. Hannibal, where were you? It's 3. It's 3. Like, stop focusing on the time. You realize I could do bad shit and still make it home at 7 o'clock. She was like, well, what would you do if I stayed out till 3 in the morning? Me, I play video games and celebrate your absence. I realized recently my judgment gets messed up more by food and juice than it does by drugs or alcohol. Like, I love apple juice. I think it's delicious. I want to start my own apple juice company. I don't know how you go about doing that. I tried emailing some companies for advice. Didn't work out. One day I get at the grocery store, me and my girl, Mott's Fresh Pressed Natural apple juice, $1.79 for a half gallon. That's a great sale. We get 8 bottles. 8 bottles is all we have on the belt. In front of us is an old man looking back, shaking his head like, nah, nope. Like, what's wrong, old man? You mad because we got all this apple juice? You can go get some, too. It's over there in aisle 4. But if not, stop judging us. Hell yeah, we are hoarding apple juice, taking advantage of this sale before this store realize what a horrible mistake they've made. And you know what? We're back here happy with our apple juice, and you up there lonely with your Hormel chili, you lonely Hormel chili eating old man. But then it took me a minute to realize he wasn't shaking his head because of the apple juice. He was shaking his head because my girlfriend was white, and he didn't agree with that. But I was so caught up in the euphoria of having all that apple juice that for like a minute, I lived in this world where racism didn't exist. I was like, it's obvious that this old man is just an apple juice hater. Thanks a lot, y'all. Later.
Church, that's creepy. No? We're all going to hell? All right, forget it. You know, because here's the thing, man. People act like church isn't creepy, but it's definitely creepy, you know? Like, I grew up Catholic, you know? Yo, this joke isn't going to go very well for you guys. This isn't the funny, positive Catholic bit. How come priests are so great and never do anything scandalous?
Like, believe what you want, but don't act like church isn't creepy. It's definitely creepy. Like, I grew up in the Catholic Church, you know, and like, whatever. You just kind of believe whatever your parents tell you, you know? Like, you don't even think about it. You're just like, no way. He died for all of us so we could all live? Awesome. He hung himself on the cross for that many days, and that's why now we went through generations and generations and build buildings and have a society and can harvest fruits and vegetables, and that's why now I can play Xbox. Awesome. That's all you care about as a little kid. But I grew up and walked into church recently with my adult made-up brain. And I was like, man, how did I not realize when I was a kid that this was so creepy? Believe what you want, but don't act like church isn't creepy, man. There's tall walls with stained glass windows up at the top. There's people on the stained glass windows with thorns around their head. They're bleeding from the thorns, crying out of their eyeballs. Their clothing's all ripped. And how come everybody's facial expression on the stained glass window is always this? Right? It's like some creepy just happened, but we definitely can't talk about it here at church. But nobody's creepier than the priest. Not for obvious reasons, but here's why. Don't all like I did it. It's creepy. Here's even creepier than that, because they'll sing for no reason at all, right? Every few minutes they'll hit the same 5 notes, just Yo, why are you doing that for no reason? Everything is his song. Every sentence, every story, everything. Just Jesus came down, talked to Mary and Joseph and the Holy Spirit. Came down, talked to 3 wise men. 3 wise men traveled through Nazareth, joined the lambs, gave Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve came down, talked to the disciples, said, double doctor said, came down and said, Yeah, I feel like he hits those 5 notes whenever he forgets how the rest of the story goes. You know what I mean? Just Jesus came down, talked to Mary and Joseph and the Holy Spirit. Came down, talked to 3 wise men. And then they traveled through, and then kind of just all went to Best Buy. Like, yo, hey, did you just say they went to Best Buy? Oh, no, I definitely didn't say they went to Best Buy. Best Buy was only established 50 years ago. Then it was franchised. But this is the creepiest part. And if you're Catholic, you know what I'm talking about, okay? When for no reason, the priest will take the church down real soft and somber, and every few minutes, he'll just go like this. Forever and ever. Yo, you don't think that's creepy? You're a vampire, okay? If I popped my head in your window tonight while you were sleeping, and I just went, forever and ever, everyone in here would shit your pants, everyone. Even if you didn't sleep with pants on, you'd wake up, locate pants, put them on, shit them, and then go back to sleep. Hey, furthermore, it's redundant. What kind of storybook Narnia jerk says forever and ever? Just say forever. It means the same thing. That's like saying, hey, let's go get lunch and food. You're wasting time. I'm hungry, man. Line up and eat this guy's body. Line up and eat this guy's body. This is a guy's body. Yo, they make you eat a guy's body. You don't even think about it. You just line it up. I gotta eat a guy's body. I gotta eat a guy's body. What the hell's creepy? Yo, don't cut. I gotta line. This is a guy's body. Yo, guess what? Hey, it's not even a dude's body, okay? It's not. The only thing creepier than eating a dude's body is pretending to eat a dude's body. They really try to sell it, too. This is a guy's body, trust me. This is a guy's body, eat this guy's body. This is a guy's body. If this isn't creepy enough, there's a guy down there, you can drink his blood. Yo, that's why everybody on the stained glass windows looking like this. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe they're eating people.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. How are you? Please be seated. Good evening. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to this lovely theater here in downtown Montreal. It's unbelievable. Can't understand you. Female voice does not travel well. I don't know what it is. Up close or in a whisper can make your dick hard, but beyond 10 feet, it just sounds like a couple of birds fighting over a French fry or something, you know? There you go. That's how we start. Somebody's coming out of the gate. I'm sick of Obama's wife. Yeah. Just running her. This isn't some Democrat, Republican shit. This is just in general. Just running her yap. It's just like, shut up. You know? You weren't elected. You know, your husband isn't running a lemonade stand. He's running the country. No, generally speaking, first ladies, they've been out of line for a good 25, 30 years. They think for some reason that their husband has the job, that now they should be chiming in like they know some shit, you know? Dude, if you had a leak at your house and you called the plumber, and the plumber comes in and he starts fixing it, what would you do if 5 seconds later his wife, who isn't a plumber, comes walking in, well, I think we should route it over here. It's like, shut up! Just because you're fucking the plumber doesn't mean you understand plumbing. Okay? No. This is all like my fears, because they're trying to tell us down south there that they're starting to like gear up for Hillary Clinton to be running for president, saying like, I think that would be a good thing. Yeah, people clapping. What is that based on? Based on what? I don't get how she became a senator. That's shocking to you? She went from never holding political office to immediately being a senator. Why, because she was fucking the president? Should Tom Brady's wife be the next quarterback of the Rams? Does he have some sort of magical powers? Like, you suck at sports? I couldn't throw it all, and then he fucked me, and I just picked up this ball, and I was just lacing it in there. It was incredible. Dude, it all started with Nancy Reagan. That's where it first went off the rails, you know? She came out with her little bird body, you know, just her big head. Just came walking out, say no to drugs, and people off your heroin, say no to that. She just walked back. Hillary had her stupid health care plan. Obama's wife's running a yap on 60 Minutes, you know? I gotta give it up to the Bushes. They had their women in line. They did. Barbara never said shit. She smiled every once in a while. She threw something in there. George W.'s wife, I don't even know her name. This dude was in office for 8 years. I don't even know her fucking name. What's it, like Beth or Paige or something like that? He had her on lockdown. Going out there tonight, I'm giving a speech. And when I say something and they laugh, you're gonna nod. You're gonna smile, and you're gonna nod that head. Is this how it's gonna be? Really? Do you think like me saying this is somehow gonna affect? She's still gonna win. Listen, let me ask you this question. Do you think that a woman being president is gonna affect anything? Do you? Oh, do you? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? What the fuck is she gonna do? Do you know what the president makes? The president makes $400 grand a year. That's it. He's supposed to keep bankers in line. They get like $100 million bonuses. I'll tell you, if you really want, nothing's gonna change, okay? Black, white, dick, or clam. It doesn't make a bit of difference. Nothing is gonna change until somebody's got the balls to start a group, go over the wall of one of these gated communities, and you start slitting some throats. And not just random throats, the right throats. You gotta climb up a tree, be up there with your scope, knowing that in 11 fucking minutes your life is gonna end, right? And take out many of those people as you can. Yeah, other than that, it's just gonna be a pair of tits saying the same shit to you. I'm staying in a hotel, everybody. I like staying in hotels. They make me feel comfortable. I feel safe in a hotel. You know, you got the lobby. There's always somebody down there in case an axe murderer comes in. That's the first person that's gonna get killed. You can hear their screaming when you're up in your room. Gives you a chance to plan. Barricade the door, you know, turn on the shower, hide in between the mattresses, right? Little misdirection. Back in the day, I used to stay in motels. I hated staying in motels. Could never feel safe. You were lying in a bed 2 feet from a door that just opened up out into a parking lot. Anybody in the world could just come walking up, kick the door open, you motherfucker, just drag you out of the bed. And you're just lying in that bed, so not ready to have a fight to the death. Sitting there half naked, like nodding off. Meanwhile, there's some guy on the other side of the door with a chainsaw, like. You're lying there like, oh, it's kind of early to be trimming the hedges. But when that dude comes through that door, you lie to yourself as a man that if something like that happened, dude, I just jump up, grab a lamp, let's fucking do this. You know what the reality is? Most people, the best you could do is maybe make a weird noise. Just be like, and that would be it. That would be it. That dude just come in. The last thing you'd see is just ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet, ceiling carpet. Looking upside down back at your own body, right? I will say this. What I do enjoy about this theater is nobody has told me it's haunted. Anytime you go into a theater, they always give you the history. It was built 1948. It was a tribute to Rocket Richard. Everybody chipped in, blah, 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 blah. And we have a ghost. His name is Michael. I immediately lose all respect for anybody over the age of 8 that still believes in ghosts. It's like, really? You still believe in specters and goblins? What is the end game of being a ghost? I don't get it. You can go anywhere you want to go in the world. You're just going to stay in a basement for the rest of your life? Just waiting for once every 6 months somebody comes down to check the boiler and you get to be like, why wouldn't you go somewhere? Dude, I'd fly right to Washington, D.C., fly right into the CIA building, just start sitting in on meetings. Like, these guys are out of their fucking minds. Fly to the Super Bowl, go right into the huddle. I always wondered what they talked about.